Second on the list of the most awaited red carpets, only to Met Gala and Oscars, and on par with the Golden Globes, it was exceptionally boring. Cuckoo, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be talking about Grammy Awards. So the looks I want to discuss are far in between, and the categorization I've pulled here is more simple than usual, but you know, we're still going to be talking about who wore what and presumably why. This is a Blitz overview of the red carpet of the Grammy Awards 2024. Let's get right into it. So category 1 that came to my attention is so to say a revival of sorts. And that is a revival of the naked dresses, but I know what you are saying, naked dresses didn't exactly went anywhere from the red carpets, but I'm talking about more of a traditional way we see naked dress, well, the one that was presented back in 2019. I'm talking naked corsets, I'm talking loads of sequins, this kind of dress. So first on this list is a Doja Cat in Dilara Findikoglu, and I'm genuinely surprised because I was like 100% sure that this dress she's wearing here is from Di Pezza, and you would like totally understand my notion here because this is the last collection that Dilara Findikoglu showed during the London Fashion Week, and this is the last collection as well as the general style of Di Pezza. You see where I'm coming from, right? Next, we also have Heidi Klum in Waldron Sahidi. That is just a very upsetting dress, and the most upsetting part about it is the mesh, or to be more exact, a poor choice of coloring where it comes to this mesh. And the same can be said about this Paris Hilton in Reem Acro moment. To be fair, Square, I feel like sometimes it's not exactly designer who's at fault here, but you know, maybe they're having an issue with like a camera flash, because I flat out refuse to acknowledge the fact that like so many fashion houses, brands, designers, whatever, struggle with the color of the matching up until like today. We also have Victoria Monet in Custom Atelier Versace here, and this look reminds me of this green dress Zendaya wore once again back in 2019. I believe it was Vera Wong, and I'm pretty sure she wore it to the Emmy Awards. Then I would say that within the category of like naked dresses, there was also a subcategory that rather rarely makes an appearance on the red carpets. Well, that's not entirely true. It does make an appearance on the red carpets, but not in such numbers that I would deem it necessary to put it into, you know, a subcategory of its own. And here I'm talking about Princess Leia like naked dresses. You know, they have more cutouts, more floaty material, less structured silhouettes, and you know, overall more of a wild feeling about them. So opening this category, we have Tyler in Atelier Versace again, and I would say that this is probably like the closest we have to the Leia up there, because other outfits are more glamorized versions, like this Chloe Bailey in Gaurav Gupta glorious dress is giving size Princess Leia, also kind of giving me a tree, like a chic tree kind of thingy. Then we have Miss Miley Cyrus, who has changed out 4 or even 5 outfits during the night. I'm honestly kind of lost count over there, and 2 of these outfits pretty solidly fall into this category. First one is this custom Maison Margiela that was based on Jean-Paul Gaultier 1997 collection, also known as the Ibjit Galeana collection, but honestly to me it's giving much more Cher 1980s inspired. As well as, to be honest, the second look, which is a vintage Bob Mackie. The third look she wore was this kind of sparkly black romper. I mean, it's nice, but kind of forgettable, especially in comparison with the other looks. And the last dress I have to show you here is custom Gucci. I'm so obsessed with it, like the color, the feathers, the silhouette. I almost forgot the other Bailey sister, like the Halle Bailey, who's also wearing Gucci, and it is kind of giving like an updated Marilyn Monroe naked dress, like the Happy Birthday Mr. President dress, but actually done like nicely. And I know this dress kind of gets referenced a lot when it comes to the naked dresses, but I feel like this is one of the better recreations, references, whatever you want to call it out there. Speaking of Marilyn, I feel like a good blast of looks took their inspiration from the past and, well, mainly from the 1950s or 1930s, like Hollywood glamour. For instance, I have a strong feeling that this Olivia Rodrigo choice of dress also took the inspiration from the very same Happy Birthday Mr. President dress. Here she's wearing 1995 Versace dress. If I remember correctly, Linda Evangelista used to walk it down the runway. Also, this Kelly Clarkson looks is giving, well, once again, more of the 1930s glamour, which kind of meets, you know, up-to-date, minimally notion, and the dress is custom Jason Wu. Same as Mariah Carey, same in terms of 1930s glamour, who is wearing Laura Basky. And you know, naked dress it might be, but Jessica Rabbit vibes aren't lost to me. As well as the fact that it was like exactly the costume she opted for this past Halloween. I kind of have a feeling that she didn't quite let go of the aesthetic and, you know, the appeal. Taylor Swift in this custom Schiaparelli look I think also was going with the 1930s glamour. And I also think that now is like exactly the moment where we can wholeheartedly stop waiting anything exciting, trendy in terms of fashion from Miss Taylor, because if she didn't manage with Daniel Rosbury as Schiaparelli, I doubt she will manage anywhere else. Lana Del Rey started working with one of my favorite celebrity stylists out there, Molly Dickinson, and thank God for that. They're like fully embracing all the decades Lana herself loved referencing within her music. Like for instance, for the pre-Grammy, they did this kind of minimal take on the 1930s Hollywood with the custom Vivienne Westwood dress, and for the Grammys itself, they went with a little bit more of an unpredictable choice, and that is 1960s kind of youthquake baby doll dress situation, which I unfortunately have no idea who is it from. Also, like Ice Spice in custom baby fat, it's like an obvious 2000s reference. Well, it's not exactly a take on the Britney denim gown moment, but I'm sure the intentions were there. And the dress found its place somewhere on the mood board. Also, this Dua Lipa dress, I'm like sensing once again strong 1980s Cher inspiration, or maybe even homage, at least when it comes to the silhouette, but well, then again, sparkles too. But then again, this dress is also kind of what I want to put into the different category, and that is of the people who wanted to do something almost avant-garde and, well, definitely a little bit of a statement. I want to start it with the queen of the mature, and I'm talking Kat Graham in this Stephanie Rowland look. Oh my god! If I were to ever wear an, you know, avant-garde sculpturesque dress, I want it to be this one. I love every little thing about it, but the gloves. Like, no idea what happened in that department, but instead of glorious gloves that were presented to us on the runway, we have something, well, similarly from the Halloween costume, especially like if you zoom in. The choice of gloves is bizarre, but besides that, the dress is gorgeous. Then we have Dawn Richard wearing this, once again, glorious tree kind of dress from the designer Horoshoff, and I've never heard about him before, but evidently I do want to hear more of it if this is the kind of dresses that he creates. I mean, this dress looks like something from Lord of the Rings, like a druid. But make it fashion. Beyoncé in the Louis Vuitton also probably falls into the category of the statement dresses. What especially with this kind of Western allure definitely is to catch your eye when we're talking about more of a classy Grammy Awards. Although, well, there's definitely nothing avant-garde about it. Kelsey Ballerini in Very Wrong. I thought about it when I just saw this lookbook, and I'm still holding this opinion right now, and that is that this particular dress should be a photo shoot only dress, and it's not exactly the dress to be worn out and about. But you know, a leap of faith is appreciated nonetheless. This one I didn't expect, and I was pleasantly surprised upon discovering. I'm talking Alessandra Ambrosio in Avellano, I'm pretty sure this is how you pronounce the brand. And now, Alessandra Ambrosio isn't usually exactly the girly for this kind of statementy dress. She often opts for kind of sparkling, naked dress, very Zuhar Murat vibe. It's usually beautiful, but a very like safe option, especially for the model. So the fact that she went for this kind of cosmic dress, like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a rocket ship. in a way, like once again rocket ship but make it fashion. I mean, I really appreciate this futuristic astro fashion moment. Sama Wakayunoshama Ishtai. The main reason I like this dress is because it looks like something that Glen Rose could have worn playing Cruella de Vil. I mean, not sure it's the right motivation to like something, but to each their own. Carolina Palachuk in a vintage Olivier Thay skins fits right into her kind of gothic appeal. Wait, is it glowing? Okay, I'm not sure the dress is glowing as in it has any technology in it. The contradiction of the red lace, the very much so light skin under it, then the neon red seams around this dress and the black velvet. Oh, it's beautiful. It literally creates a glowing effect. Well, at least I think it does. Last but not the least category is probably the trend both on and off the red carpets of the 2023, and of course I'm talking quite luxury. Leading the list of people opting for this one is obviously Sofia Richie and Saint Laurent. It is a little bit boring when it comes to this kind of Saint Laurent dresses, but it is what it is, I guess. Meryl Streep in Valentino. I love the suit, I love the white sparkles, I love a little bit of the feathery moment. Lovely. Alex Arrow and Alexander McQueen, Mark Ronson and Grace Summer in Gucci. Oh, this one I like. Gracie Abrams in Chanel Haute Couture. A moment that has a little bit more interest to it with the basque and a little crop top, which is almost corsety but not quite corsety. Well, you know, it's interesting to look at. Lofi in Chanel as well. Celine Dion in Valentino. The funniest thing about this look is that I was kind of confused that she was walking wearing coat around and not just her dress, but it kind of makes sense because I saw the dress under the coat, and honestly it's better with a coat. It really is better with a coat. Madison Beer in Marmai Halim. I mean, it is very wedding fashion, but I couldn't exactly put it into the taking inspirations from the past category, but because I honestly do not think that it does, and I mean, I think it still counts for the quite luxury, in a way. Quite luxury wedding princess? I don't know, okay, I'm just making stuff up right now. And last but not the least, also Janelle Monáe in Custom Armani Privé. Usual Armani dress, fits impeccably, a little bit boring. And I'm not saying it because it's Armani, but because among the Armani dresses there are, you know, more interesting ones. And then there are, well, a little bit of a blah ones. This is not exactly a blah, but it's very forgettable. So this is gonna be the end for this Grammy Awards Red Carpet Blitz overview. If I were once again to only pick, let's say, 3 favorites, Kat Graham in Stefan Roland, definitely going right up there. Then I kind of want to put both Miley Cyrus in the custom Gucci and the vintage Bob Mackie looks, but I would say that the vintage Bob Mackie look made more of an impact, so it goes in there. And then finally Alessandra Ambrosio in Avellano, because it was a moment, and Alessandra Ambrosio doesn't serve us moments like this often. So please tell me your favorite outfits out of this red carpet down in the comments below. You can also subscribe to this channel if you like the video, leave me a like, check out my other social media if you like the vibes, and other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So bye bye!